Have you ever heard someone say, it's just art or it's just coloring, as if it doesn't really matter? As if creativity is something small, something extra? But let me ask you, how would the world look without art? No colors, no paintings, no designs, no creativity at all. Sounds awful, right? That's because art is everywhere. And yet, it's one of the most underrated things in our world. Think about this. The very first humans, thousands of years ago, didn't write essays or record history in books. They painted. They carved symbols into cave walls to communicate, to tell stories, to express emotions they couldn't put into words. Even before we had a spoken language, we had art. Fast forward to today, art is still shaping the world. Every movie poster, every fashion trend, every video game character, every logo on your favorite drink, it's all art. It influences the way we think, the choices we make, and how we express ourselves. But still, when people talk about real jobs or serious careers, art is rarely mentioned, and that needs to change. Let's play a quick game. Close your eyes and imagine a world with no art. No paintings, no music, no movies, no decorations. Everything is just plain, functional, and colorless. Sounds boring, right? That's because art is what gives life personality. It's in everything, from the way cities are designed, to the clothes we wear, to the emojis we use to communicate. Yet, when you tell someone you love art, they say, "That's nice, but what's your real job?" As if creativity isn't valuable. But let me ask you, why do we feel drawn to paintings in museums? Why do certain movies stay with us forever? It's because art speaks to something deeper in us. It's emotional, it's personal, and it shapes the way we see the world. Some people look at coloring and say, "That's easy, that's just filling in spaces." But is it really? If you've ever spent time choosing the perfect color combination, carefully shading an area, or making sure your drawing looks just right, you know it's not as simple as people think. Coloring isn't just mindless fun. It's a creative skill that requires patience, focus, and an eye for detail. When you color, you're making choices. What colors go well together? Should this area be light or dark? Should I blend colors to create depth? These are the same artistic decisions professional designers and painters make. The only difference is that people take those careers seriously, while they treat coloring like a child's activity. But the truth is, it's an art form of its own. Art isn't just about making things look nice. It's also a form of therapy. Have you ever sat down to draw or color and completely lost track of time? That's because art has the power to calm the mind. It's proven to reduce stress, lower anxiety, and even help people heal from trauma. It doesn't matter if you're good at it or not. What matters is the act of creating. In a world that moves so fast, where everything is about deadlines and responsibilities, art gives you a moment to breathe. It's a way to slow down, focus on the present, and express emotions without needing words. That's why coloring, painting, or even simple doodling can feel so relaxing. Some people say coloring is for kids. But why? Why should creativity be limited by age? If something brings you peace, if it allows you to express yourself, then it's valuable, no matter how old you are. That's why adult coloring books have become so popular. Because people are realizing that coloring isn't childish, it's a form of art. So if you've ever felt like art isn't taken seriously, if you've ever doubted your creativity, remember this. The world needs artists. The world needs people who see things differently, who bring color and imagination into our lives. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to create. Because every time you do, you make the world a little brighter. If you believe in the power of creativity, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's grow this creative community together.